Good evening from London. I'm just giving a short message to warn everybody. There's a guy that calls himself a prophet that just came on Facebook Live, and he's asking people to leave their credit cards by their phones because his God is going to do something wonderful in your life. And I'm pretty certain that he's going to ask you for some sort of donation or your credit card number. Now, I don't know what this guy's name is, but do not give none of these false prophets no cards, none of your bank details, neither send them any money if they are not registered to a proper denomination and you're not going through their door in their church. These guys' aim is to take what you have for nothing. It doesn't matter how many Raboshanda Hata Makantaya that they say, that these guys are liars. You've seen Paula White prophesy who was going to win the election, and you've seen all those guys on television prophesy that who was going to win the election, and all of them prophesied in Ghana who was going to win the election today, and it's just caused confusion and consternation. It says in Lamentations 2:14 that your prophets see false things for you, false things that will not turn back your captivity, and you're being held captive in these organizations, these religions that are have man-made doctrines because you refuse to read, you refuse to do research, you refuse to do things properly and follow Torah, which is the whole Bible from Genesis to Revelation. You say that you're a New Testament apostolic and you're not following, and you said the Old Testament has been fulfilled and you don't use common sense anymore. Now, the Luke 16 says, the law and the prophets were until John. And the law which would have given these prophets swift judgment in Deuteronomy chapter 18 and verse 20, where Moses would have prescribed for them a rock shower, basically, which would have ended their career on a permanent basis, is no longer in existence, but there is a judgment coming. And they say what goes around comes around. And it's no coincidence that there's a lockdown at the moment where people are staying home and they've got to reflect and they've got to think about what they're doing. Now, these prophets and these pastors with these purple uniforms and dog collars that are rolling on the floor and telling you all sorts of nonsense, you've got to come out of it and start applying a little bit of common sense. You've got Google where you can search for the verses and actually find out where these guys are getting their ideas from in the Bible. Do not give none of these so-called fake prophets no money, right? The person you follow, which you call Jesus, which is Yahushua HaMashiach, never used to go around and collect money. In fact, he used to give. He fed 5,000 and he also healed people, and he did not collect money. He did not collect money to do it. Neither did his apostles go around begging for money and saying, if you give money, you're going to get miracles. These guys are thieves and they're robbers. Do not listen to nothing what they have to say. And I challenge any one of these so-called fake prophets. If you are so good at prophesying, why can't you give me the number of euro millions that I can win millions to feed my people in the Caribbean and my people in Africa and send thousands of children to school? You've done nothing that to help the community rather than to turn people stupid. There are people that have been to university. There are people that are carpenters, plumbers, and everybody that are following you because we've been psychologically conditioned for 400 years to listen to these idiots that have these degrees that come from these seminaries which is just psychological and political conditioning. Do not give them any of your money. I'm going to cut out now, and I look forward to you liking and sharing this thing. I don't have my own YouTube channel because I don't teach, but I'm participant in a number of congregations in London and a number of ministries online, which a few people follow. Now, do not follow these prophets. They're not going to help you. They're just thieves. It would be, they're doing the same thing as what a burglar would do, breaking into your house and stealing from you, but you're being a willing participant, being suckered into doing these things. Don't give them your money. I'm out.